Okay guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to look at how you can trade even and odd using, of course, the analysis tool. So we are going to use the ProfitMax $1 system bot because of the ability to adjust the martingale factor easily. So load it like that. Once you load it, come to this section, input your stake depending on the capital that you have. I'll be staking $100. And then have your stop loss. Let me have a stop loss of around $400. And then target profit, I'm targeting to make $200. Now this is very important. The martingale factor, reduce it to 0.5, and then you can have the martingale level at around 8. That's okay. And then after that, once you do that, now come to the analysis tool. Of course, you can see we've chosen volatility 101s. Come to the analysis tool, select the volatility, and then wait for the tool or the analysis tool to propagate properly as you look at the even and odd percentages. Okay, you look at the even and odd percentages, and you want to enter the market with over 60% ratings. Okay, so we can see even there looks approaching 60. Let's target even. So adjust your bot and then come back to this other section, this other analysis tool. Select the same volatility that you have on the bot side. And then now, for those who do not know, we are trying to capture even numbers. Even numbers are numbers that are divisible by 2. Okay, so you look at the odd numbers that are appearing like that. You can see we've had a stream of even numbers. We want 3 or more odd numbers like that and enter with the first even. Okay, 3 or more odd numbers. They could be above 3, but at least the mark is above 3 even numbers. Okay, so we've entered the market. You can see a few losses here and there, and then of course you can also see recovery. And you can see having set the martingale factor at 0.5, once it loses with $100, it peaks with 150. It doesn't double, it doesn't peak with 200, but peaks with 150. So that will also happen on your stake levels. It all depends on the stake that you have. Okay, so you can see the bot is really fighting, but we already saw an indication that the even market was on the higher side. There we are, we've hit our take profit, and you can see we've made $245. Okay guys, we've made $245 profit. So we'll do a couple of runs just for you to see. So let's look at volatility, for example 101s. I'll do a couple of runs just to show you the example of how you can enter even and odd. Okay, so once you always set the the volatility on your bot, you come back to the tool section, select the same volatility, and then look at the percentages. Okay, best percentages are when it's above 60. Like you can see there, odd is at 66, 69, and you can also see the suggested contract here. We are being told odd because the percentage now is very good. So we come back to our bot and then select odd. After selecting odd, let me refresh everything first from the previous trade. We come now to this other side of this tool, select the same volatility. This will help you on entry. Okay, so once you come here, since we are trading odd, we want to see a couple of even, and then we've entered with that odd. Okay, so in the market, and you can see the first win there, second win, third win, and I think we've already hit our take profit. There you go. So you can see 253. Okay, 253. You've seen that was a sniper entry, very good entry. We managed to capture 3 winning trades at a go. Okay, so this strategy works, guys. You can see the routine of how to set up everything. Let's try something else. Let's try volatility 75 1s. Same routine. Let me refresh our previous trade, and then come to the analysis tool. Select the volatility 75 1s, and then now we look at the percentages of even and odd. Okay, so if you're a beginner, always try as much as possible to enter the market with percentages above 60. Okay, so here we can see odd seems to be rising. It seems to be, the percentage of odd seems to be increasing. You can see there 60, 62, 60, 61, 59. So let's try odd. 54 now, but it's kind of rising, so let's try odd for the purposes of demonstrating. So select odd on the bot side, and then now you come to your entry tool here, select the same volatility, and then if we are going for odd, so we want to see 3 or more even numbers. Okay, 3 or more even, and then you enter with the odd that will come. Okay, okay, there we can see there's a stream of odd numbers there, but we want a stream of even numbers, and then we enter with the first odd that will come. So they must be above 3, from 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay, so there you can see 2, 3. Yeah, you can see that 4, and we've entered with that odd. We are in the market, and you can see we are also getting some good winning trades using that strategy and entry. Okay, so let's observe, and I believe we should be able to make some profits. This is a tough one, but let's see. There you go, we've recovered, we've won again, we've won again. And that is why you see the importance of having that martingale factor reduced. Okay, there we've hit our take profit, $232. Okay guys, so that is how you can trade even and odd. You can see here around this section it was not easy, but because of the martingale factor reduced at 0.5, not doing double martingales, we managed to overcome that bad patch. Okay, so this martingale factor, you can even reduce it to 0.3. okay, 0.3, 0.5, 0.4, just around there. It will be able to control your stake. It will control your stake in case of losses, and you've seen the demonstration there. Okay, so guys, this is a setup around this area. You can see how I've set it up. Of course, it will differ depending on the capital that you're using. If it's $20, $50, $100, it means that you also need to reduce your stake from that section. Okay, let's see if maybe I can do the last one. Let's see if I can capture something else, because I've always had people ask me about even and odd. This is how you trade it. Okay, so let's go back and see whether we can see any entry here. We can see even at 62, and then always wait. You can see we are being told even in the suggested contract section. So of course we'll take an even trade here, volatility 10-1s, and then come to the entry tool section, select the volatility, and then same entry. We are waiting for 3 or more odd numbers, and then we enter with that even. We've entered with that even. Okay guys, so I believe by now you've gotten the sequence, and that is how you can trade even and odd. Okay, the ProfitMax Analysis Tool is a game changer because you're getting the percentages already calculated. Okay, it's hinting and giving you at least 90% accurate data in terms of whether it's an even market or an odd market. You can see we made 222 there. Okay guys, so that is how you can trade even and odd. Keep trying on demo, practice your entry points, master how to input your stake, and also the martingale factor depending on the capital that you have. Okay guys, so that should be a strategy anybody can use, and you can see $1,577 is equivalent to, let's see how much that is in Kenya shillings. This is the total capital so far that we have in our account there. 1577 to Kenya shillings. Okay, that is a cool 204 221 Kenya shillings. So you can see Deriv trading is something that can change your life. It is something you need to take serious, and then it is something you always have to at least practice, perfect, and do not fear. This tool is a game changer. This tool can transform your trading game. Okay, learn how to do digit matches like that. You can see hot digit there on the next video or the previous video that I shot. Otherwise, guys, cheers, happy trading. Remember to subscribe. See you on my next video. Cheers.